So when you read the original scripture, it opens your eyes. Your eyes are open to a lot of things. I'll give you a very good example. You talked about the origin of the Yorubas. You
Yes.
see, now, if you read Judges 19:11, in Judges 19:11, Joshua was going to attack a city, was going to take a city. He wasn't able to take that city. The name of that city is actually Jebus. Jebu. Gebus. Jebus. Now, if you read about it, it's in Judges 19:11, it's Jebus. Now, if you go to First Chronicles 11:5, that city is also called Jebus. Jebus, Jebus. Now, the problem is that when you read about the inhabitants of that city in the King James Version, it calls them Jebusites. So when you read Jebusites, it confuses you. There is actually nothing like Jebusites in the original scripture. But you know, when they were translating the Bible, they just added it as a generic term. So if you were from Edom, they will call you in the King James Version an Edomite. If you are from Reuben, they will call you a Reubenite. So when you say that word, just remove that word. It's going to confuse you. You see, the actual word there is Jebu, Jebu. The modern day Jebu people in Nigeria are actually the same people that were living in that Jebu that you read in Judges 19:11. It's actually that, because you're not Ijebu. So if you're not Ijebu, you will call them Ijebu. The Ijebu people don't call themselves Ijebu. They call themselves Jebu. The I is silent. It is that Jebus, Jebu. Now, one thing you know about the Ijebu people is that the Ijebu people, they name their towns after topography. So for instance, you have Jebu Ode, which is Jebu in the outer areas. Then you have Jebu Igbo, which is Jebu in the forest. You see, then you also have, they give themselves a different kinds of Jebu. They name themselves after their topography. Now, I went to Jerusalem. I went to Old Jerusalem. And then, you know, I was taken about by rabbis. And then you probably saw my pictures because you commented on them. Now, you see, Old Jerusalem and New Jerusalem are in a valley and they're surrounded by hills. And then they will tell you that the original inhabitants of Jerusalem were actually the Jebu. Now, they had about 3 distinct types of Jebu. They had Jebu in the mountains, on top of the mountains. And then you had Jebu in the valley. Now, the Jebu in the valley were actually, the ones on the mountain, they call them Jebu Oke. Jebu Oke. The ones in the valley, they call them Jebusalem. Jebusalem. The word Jerusalem is a bastardization of Jebusalem. That is Jebu Isale. Jebu Isale is just like valley down in ancient Edekiri, which is the actual name of the Yorubas. Because Yoruba is a new word. It's a word that came about in 1874. It's not the real name of the tribe called Yoruba. It's actually Edekiri. So in ancient Edekiri, Isale is like, you know, down valley. So it was. Yeah, so it's Jebusalem, Jebusalem, and it's so when King David finally conquered them, and then the Jews now took over. That word would now bastardized and became from Jebusalem became Jerusalem. Now you will never ever get this if you're reading the King James version. When I read the original scriptures, it was like scales fell out of my eyes.